All right, everybody, this is Johnny Seville from your Acorn Wealth Stock Market Summary, and we're about to head into the open for Tuesday morning, and we've got some exciting market action. Obviously, the S&P 500 has continued to respect the moving averages that we pointed out last week. This is perfect. We talked about this as reminiscent of what needs to happen to get a good drop towards this first target around 1820, and then our next target around 1740. So far, it's exactly what we've asked for. Thank you. and let's hope there's some more action. Overseas markets were terrible. The DAX down 2% plus. Australian market down 2.627% plus. I mean, it's all falling apart. And right now, all we can hope for is that it just continues down to play out those positions as well as that they possibly could be asked for. I mean, everything's going well so far. AAN from last week is doing great. We've got this one's plummeted. SNI, the one from last week, also plummeting. I mean, there's about 10 stocks on my list that we could talk about, but we don't have time for that. So we'll update those in Trading Room tonight at 4 o'clock Pacific. But what I wanted to focus on quickly here is the new ones. AVGO, big insider selling, P/E ratio of 31, and coming down from a massive incline. So what I'm looking at here on AVGO is the $105 puts. And for expiration, just looking at the March 105 puts, which are currently at 860. Now, they may seem a bit expensive, but this thing hasn't broken below its 200-day moving average since 2013 in May, and this thing's could be breaking down big time. Also has insider selling, so this is one of my favorites. So there's AVGO. Also obviously a stock play, and I'd be looking at a stop loss about at 131 and a target, an entry target anywhere below 124 basically. Again, looking at an extensive decline on that stock. Okay, CHTR. Now, this one has had a big drop, and any rally back to 177 to 178 in that area would be an entry criteria for me. But this is also a candidate, and what I'll be looking at here are the other March 150 puts, which are currently selling for 545. Obviously, that could get much cheaper if it rallies up. But again, we're looking at stocks that are yet to really significantly drop, and this one is just breaking now. So this is the other one that I'm looking at also. Okay. Again, the stock trade, similar. Again, looking at this kind of 177 area, or even just shy of that, even 176 to 177 as an entry criteria, and looking at a drop at least down to this first 163, but it's probably the reason I'm going to look to buy these will be a much more significant drop. So these are two more potential shorts for you. I have about 8 others that we're going to discuss in Trading Room tonight. So hold on to your horses. It's going to be a really exciting time if you're not already having a lot of fun already. One little stock trade for those who like the lower price ones. Here's VRNS. This one just broke key support. You can see very important support here. That just broke down. So basically any price below 16.95, and I'd be looking at a target of at least 14.33. So those are some other smaller price trades that you might be looking at. In terms of a quick look at some longs, I will say that VVUS so far has held up very well, hasn't hit its stop criteria, and that's amazing. So that one is just still sitting there, closed up 10% basically from where we spoke about it last. And Arden, Elizabeth Arden, amazingly also going up. One of the long selections we talked about in one of the previous executive summaries. So for those of you following those stocks, just a quick recap. Otherwise, this is your stock list that we're watching for today. Now, if you are not a member of Trading Room or our Tuesday night full-on reviews, make sure you subscribe for your trial. You can go to acornwealthcorp.com/fly, like a bird. So acornwealthcorp.com/fly, and we'll see you there tonight for the full breakdown. And to all our gold members, we'll be talking soon. Take care. Happy trading.